for the first time they played my song in the radio, in the national radio, and I was at the office and I was like, this is my song. Stop here, stop architecture, I'm going for music if they play my songs in the radio right now.
This Swiss-born musician is impossible to label. The architecture student turned filmmaker and musician creates a mix of music ranging from melancholic pop and modern soul to dance music. Cleverly combining his love of soul as well as pop music, Pablo has crafted his own unique sound influenced by the likes of Marvin Gaye and even the Wu-Tang Clan. His most recent album, All I Need, perfectly displays his unique and ever-evolving sound.
I just can't seem to hold what I love. So turn around and see. I just can't seem to hold on.
As a kid from the 90s, it's very natural that you grow up with hip-hop, and actually it was like Swiss hip-hop, not even like the big US hip-hop. It was like the kind of rap I could understand, you know, my mother tongue, and of course I was also doing rap, and here and there I tried to do a graffiti and like the whole thing. And yeah, it was always like I've always been into music, playing piano and keys and flute even. So with like when I was 15, I could buy myself the first MPC, like the sampler that like DJ Premier used to work with. And I had no clue what it is actually and how to work with it. The only thing I knew is like DJ Premier is using it. So I got to have this one, and it took me another year to like get my head around how to work. So, but then I started to work with that one, and it's all about sampling, and hip hop is about sampling, and I think that was the initial thing that is still part of my music. I did like half-year studies, half-year I worked in an office trying to build like houses, you know, like the small houses, and I'm really not good with working my hands, like it was horrible. And I was always doing music, so at one point I was working at that office, and for the first time they played my song in the radio, in the national radio, and I was at the office and I was like, this is my song. Stop here, stop architecture, I'm going for music if they play my songs in the radio right now. So I stopped that and yeah, went to art school.
I had it all at the top of my game, or even more. Now who is to say? I couldn't breathe when the tide took me out to sea.
It's hard for me to tell if you can hear it that clearly, but like the way of working on the Pablo Nouvelle, the first Pablo Nouvelle one, and the All I Need was completely different. Because with the first album I could open doors I wasn't able to walk through, talking of working with different artists, knowing people in the industry, and that's how I managed to get in sessions with living singers, and not only the dead ones I used to sample. So yeah, the work flow was pretty different.
Just the two of us, suffering for miles around, in the fear of grass, blowing gun about. I looked at you, you smiled at me. I promised you, and you promised me that we'd always be.
Yeah, this summer was really good. We had a lot of good concerts, mainly in Switzerland. We were touring in Germany, Amsterdam and Paris in spring. And then we had, well, it's hard to break it down on one thing. I think it's just you know, we've been touring the new album, and it's always hard to get your head around and find like the perfect set list and getting really into the songs. But there's always like one moment when you realize, wow, like that's it now. We can like turn off the head and just make music and improvise and do stuff. And that's what happened this summer again with like the new album. It was like really like just pure freedom of playing those shows. So that was really great.
You don't understand. You don't understand how much I love you, baby. You don't understand how much I wanna be your only man.
Something that you never forget is when you first experience fans singing your lyrics, which happened quite early to me. When you play concerts and you have no clue, that you don't even expect someone to be there, and then you have people you've never seen and they sing along your songs. If that happens for the first time, probably that was the most impressive thing so far for me.